What is up? TJ Shadamas back, and what a wild weekend of NBA playoffs. The Phoenix Suns are off to the Western Conference Finals after a 118 to 125 to 118 victory over the Denver Nuggets. Joker got ejected in the third quarter for a flagrant 2 on Cameron Payne. And my thoughts on that were, as soon as I saw him wind up, even though it wasn't intentional, because I figured he was trying to go after the ball, and it was a Damian Lee situation. Damian Lee got ejected for trying to go for the ball, and he accidentally whacked somebody in the face. Shit happens. But yeah, Joker got ejected, and he went to Cameron Payne and basically said, hey, that was my bad. I was trying to get the ball, and that was just a dirty basketball play on my part. So yeah, class act. But wow. Chris Paul, he's ageless. Like, I thought Father Time was catching up with him, but man, he proved me wrong last night. He was outstanding. I looked at his score. I'm like, he had 37 points, 37 at age 36. He's only the third player to do that. Kareem did that once when he was I think it was when he was a Laker near the end of his career. But man, Chris Paul is just. Let me just say this: as a Warrior fan, I despised that mofo when he was a Clipper. He was always that guy that beat our team. He was just always him with a little help from Blake Griffin, DeAndre Jordan, JJ Redick. Yeah. We know that story. But hey, Chris Paul has grown on me over the years. I didn't like him when he was. I despised him again. I despised him when he was a Rocket with James Harden. But I mean, when he went to OKC and what he did last year, I'm like, wow, he's that guy. I always thought, yeah, he's a guy you can build your franchise around him. I knew this Phoenix Suns team would be good considering they went 8-0 in the bubble, and I'm like, they got a lot. I said they got a lot of young pieces, a lot of young and nice young pieces. They just need. They're a veteran away from being a real problem. And sure enough, they go out and get Chris Paul, and they're in the Western Conference Finals. Who'd have thunk it? First time they've been in the Western Conference Finals since 2010. And they lost obviously to the Lakers, who they beat in the first round. And Kobe Bryant was still there. So, and now that the first half of the Western Conference Finals is set up, here's a preview of what to look for in the Clippers and Jazz game. I still think it's going to be Utah. I like Utah tonight. I think Utah can steal one. I really do. This Utah team they're must-see TV. If Donovan Mitchell gets hot, Joe Ingles comes off the bench and gets hot. I've seen Joe Ingles get hot once or twice, but man, I think the key is going to be Kawhi and Paul George need to play lockdown on defense and then back it up on the offensive end. And also, they got to distribute the ball more because you can't have Kawhi taking those shots all the time, taking those big shots all the time. You got to get Terrence Mann. Hello, Ty Lue. If you want to somehow watch this, come on, put in Terrence Mann, please. I like Terrence Mann is a dog. Or who else? And then Big Zoo is probably going to get a lot of rebounds. I think it's going to be a good game. I do like Utah in this series. I'm thinking about it. I mean, come on. They have to defend home court. And also, a little extra thing, Kyrie Irving went down yesterday. That's just unfortunate, You want to talk about one of the best ball handlers in the NBA? He's up there. I mean, what he does, his handles are just off the charts, and he is special. Just hated to see him go down. I'm just glad he got away with only a sprain, because when I saw him, like, oh Lord, that could be worse, because he was in a walking boot and in Krebs, so like, uh-oh. And then if I found out his X-rays via ESPN came back negative, and I'm thinking, geez, if he only got away with a sprain, but even though it's a sprain, it's probably like a grade 2 or grade 3 sprain. It looked pretty bad, because it's like if you saw in the replay, and it's tough to look at the replay. His ankle went like that, twisted like that, and then I saw ankle on hardwood. Let's just say that. But yeah, I think I like Milwaukee a little bit more now, because hey, PJ Tucker plays lockdown defense on Kevin Durant. The Nets are in trouble. So yeah, it's gonna be fun seeing the rest of the playoffs and how they unfold. Tune into the games tonight. To Stradamus out.